Well, good morning, everybody. We're starting another video up in the truck. And this time I'm going to another train show, and I'm going to take you along with me. It's going to be the train show in Davenport, Iowa. We're going to the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. So let's get the rest of my stuff loaded out of my truck into the trunk of my car, and we'll get rolling. Hi guys, so I'm here and I'm early. I thought it started at 9. It starts at 9:30 and it is about 8:45 right now. So I'm going to be hanging out for a little while. I am at the 13th annual Davenport Model Train and Memorabilia Show. It's at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds in Davenport, Iowa. And it's second weekend of April. First time coming here, so we'll see what it's like inside and how things are going. They say that they have, as far as vendors, it's sold out. There was 330 tables that they sold out. So let's go get in line and we'll see how long it takes to get through this place. Hopefully I can find some great stuff.
No, doing good. Hello. Thank you. Hello. I owe you 15. There you go. Thank you. There you go. Hello. One.
All right, so here we go. Where to start? Let's just do one end and work our way around. It's always nice when you're one of the first ones through the door. And I featured these guys on one of my last videos. Superior Scenics.
I'll go around behind you.
Oh, that's...
I did.
I got a YouTube channel. You want to tell me about what you got?
Yeah. So this is Steel Highway YouTube channel,
Okay.
and we've got about 50 webcams, mostly around the upper Midwest, and more going in next week.
Nice. And it's Steel Highway is the actual name of the YouTube?
That's right. We got a magazine too. Magazines for sale. Yep.
Okay. Hey, there he is. We have a nice 10 scale layout here. Something short. Yeah, too small for my eyes.
Yeah, me too.
First one's in the door, huh?
Yeah, I was 30 that was in front of me.
There's a guy that, well, it's at Memphis. Some young kid at Memphis loves to go to park events.
I'm kicking myself for not having a man enough to rebuild my tranny before you.
Nice assortment of marks.
Yeah.
straight shooter, you know, he won't tell you anything.
So you can do both.
Well, that's something I can't pass up. Also lots of memorabilia. S-scale. And here's a really nice selection of American Flyer S-gauge. The sign said, make an offer. How much would you give for this stuff? As you can see, this is a really good show if you're an HO collector.
I thought somebody had a wreck there or something.
This guy had a really nice selection of MTH Rail King locomotives.
How you doing? Doing good.
They always debate.
There we go, guys.
Buy something. Having fun at the trade show. Davenport trade show.
And there was lots of great memorabilia, including keys, locks, time schedules, and lanterns. Yeah, it's the folks from the caboose stop out of Cedar Falls, Iowa. Twice a week they do a live stream that you can check out.
That's one of the biggest problems there, to haul this stuff from all the time, to break off. Just put it everywhere. And some people make a big fuss of it, then I got that to do this big thing. We'll see. find this place the second time.
You said $20,
I owe you $100.
already?
Thank you.
It's always nice where there's a spot that you can have a snack and take a break.
Smith Walk. That's how they. That's how they did it.
These are some highly detailed N-scale dioramas. After looking at some of these lanterns, I never knew that they'd have these kind of prices on them. Highly collectible. All right, guys, the videos and the pictures do not do this diorama justice. It's an old wood mill that is so incredibly highly detailed you would not believe. Amazing kudos to the guy that built this.
Yeah, you betcha, you bet. Yeah, get in there and take some pictures, sure. Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, so that was the train show. It's in a pretty good sized building, as you can see. The building goes down quite a ways. And they had a nice, good turnout of vendors. Lots and lots of HO. A fair amount of O and just a little bit of N. Even saw a little bit of Z stuff in there. So time to drive home. Once we get home, we'll go through everything that I got, and you tell me whether or not I got some good deals. All right, guys, so finally I'm home, and actually it's a lot later than when I left the train show. After the train show, I went out car shopping with my wife. Didn't pick anything up, came really close a couple of times. I'm sure you guys know, dealing with car dealers is so much fun. All right, so let's take a look at the different things that I got. Didn't spend a lot of money, bought a lot of inexpensive stuff, and so we'll take a look at it. I'm gonna try and do it in the order that I pick stuff up, except for the top item, just because it's up on top. This was neat. One of this nice, it's a reproduction tin sign. American Flyer. It's a nice one. You can see that. I got it for $5. Didn't even haggle on the price of that. I already got a spot picked out on the wall. It's going to go back in the corner back there. So that one I like. I'll put this over here. So this one I picked up at one of the first tables that I went to. I was just kind of looking around, and where I find the best deals are down underneath their tables. This guy had this box for $5. So let's take a look at what we got here. We got 4 steam engines. and they're all in very rough shape. This one is an 8500. I believe this is a Y&L, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And it's definitely missing a lot of pieces to it. You can see the underside. This is loose. Mainly bought this one because the engine turns, and you know, mainly bought it for the motor. So we'll see. We'll see if it actually works. We'll be trying these guys out later. You know, it's missing the front of the boiler. I think there's some loose. No, I was gonna say there's a loose set of trucks in here. Well, yeah, maybe. You know what? Matter of fact, these are the trucks that go right here. Look at that. The truck that goes right here. The plastic part of it's broken off, but I'm sure I can get that fixed. Yeah, so that front truck goes right there. So here we go. We're already fixing it. And then these rods go in through the hole that's right there. So yeah, so we'll a little squeaky, but yeah, we'll try her out later and see how she works. So that's that one. Next up, we have a oh, it's a 999. Huh. And I didn't even realize that this was a 999, to be honest with you. And it looks to be complete. It's got the headlight lens. It's got the number tag on the front. It's got all the trucks to it. It is turning quite nicely, actually. And hey, you know, this is a mark, so it's going to be easy to clean up. It is dirty. I mean, you let all the muck in there. So that'll be a fun one to clean up. I'm almost guaranteed that this guy's going to work when it's done. Next we have, now this one is in pieces. This is a, was it a 1666 by the looks of it? But yeah, you can see it is in pieces. It's missing front trucks. Ooh boy. Can you hear that? That's trouble. Yeah, it's missing the springs. So this is going to be a parts piece. Boy, that nice heavy die-cast body on this sucker. Other than it being real, I mean, it still has the jewels on the front. The handrails are in really nice shape. It does have the lens on the front. It's got the extra little bars that go there. I mean, this shell is actually in nice condition. It doesn't seem too scratched up.
If you haven't noticed, I didn't really look through this stuff very closely before I bought it. But hey, what do you expect for $5?
Yeah, so yeah, this shell is in nice condition. Clean that sucker up really nice. And then finally, this is the one that I saw first in the box and said, ooh, yeah, I think I should grab this. I don't even know if that motor is actually for this 1666. But this was a nice 1688. And it is in nice shape. The marker on the light on the side is broken off. The motor is loose in there. Does have the light assembly on the inside. And aside from that, let's see what else is. Seems like it is primarily intact. You know, it's missing the screws that go here. I can't remember what goes there, but it's missing that. But it turns. Oh, I just noticed it's missing all the pickups, and I think I have some pickups laying around. If not, here again,
this body is in nice shape, as you can see. So yeah, we'll see what we do with that. We'll see if we can get this guy working. We'll find out. If not anything, I mean, that whole box for $5, I'm sure any one of you guys watching this video would have probably jumped on that one. Okay, sorry to have my back to you. By the way, I changed my camera angle here a little bit. I had a couple guys say, hey, we're tired of looking at the top of your head. This one actually was one of the last things I got, but I went back and got it from the same guy that I got this stuff from. So he had this, and there's some just flyers for upcoming sales. Here again, this one wasn't under the table, but it was kind of buried back behind some stuff. I lost a sticker that was on it. He had a sticker on there. It said $20. We worked out a deal. I got it nice and cheap. And so what it is I don't know if this is, I think this is or was an actual set. Hopefully some of you guys can help me out. We got a nice Chesapeake, Ohio, 6058. It is cracked here. It's cracked right there. The couplers on it are in decent condition. The wheels roll nice. I mean, it's not in the worst of shape. Like I say, you got another crack right here. But hey, I mean, when you add up, I wonder what that is. Can't really see. I'll have to take it apart to find out. Can you see inside of there what that might be? Let's take a look and see if we can figure out what's inside of there without taking it apart. Well, it's yellow, so who knows? Maybe it's this piece right here. But yeah, so it's a halfway decent caboose. Yeah, that's worth a couple of bucks. Nice line-out gondola. I don't see anything really wrong with this other than it's got a couple little scratches on it. And the trucks are backwards. Come on, there we go. Overall, it's in decent condition. Well, there's another couple of, maybe 5, what do you think? Another Lionel gondola. So 6112. We're missing some wheels on this end. Get that turned around. It is dirty, but it'll clean up. But there are, what I can see, there are no cracks. Yeah, looks like the only thing on this one, it's just missing the wheels. Those wheels right there, we know those are easy to replace. Now this looks like it is much older, not pre-war, but definitely post-war, metal Lionel flatbed. Do we have a number on this anywhere? No number. Maybe one of you guys can help me out with the number on this, and maybe what did it originally hold. It's got matching indentions on there, and indentations, little paint peeling, but I don't know, like for some reason I think that's minimum that's worth $5. Like to find out what went on there. Maybe if one of you guys can help me out, know what the number on this one was. I'll take a look through one of my older Lionel books, see if I can track it down. But aside from that, you know, missing the load, but it's in nice shape. And then finally, this is the main thing that I grabbed off of this one. I do have one of these. It's a 225 post-war Alco, Chesapeake, Ohio. And it is in relatively okay shape. I mean, it is broken on the front here. I mean, I get over there, but it does have the horn. And the motor is a little on the tight side, but I do, yeah, there we go. She's turning. Yeah. So, and I do got experience on fixing these guys up. So yeah, we'll get this guy fixed. I even have seen a few tips on good ways to make a new one of these. You can even buy a little adapter piece that fits in the inside. So who knows, maybe that'll be in an upcoming video. Worst case scenario, parts. So, you know, for the price I paid for this stuff, you know, you can't go wrong. I am very curious about this piece, so if you guys can help me out on that one, let me know. Okay, this one, I saw it, and the rail name is I'm very fond of, as some of you guys may or may not know, and it's in nice condition. I got it at a good fair price. Nice Chicago Western, Northwestern. It's in very nice condition. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this is MTH. No, it is a Lionel. I'm not sure why I thought MTH on this. That was the asking price. You know, I never pay full price, trust me guys. Yeah, I got a nice deal on this, but everything's there, which is cool. The lights are still in the front. The bell's still there. Both the stacks, it's in nice condition. This is a good, very easily turning motor. I do like it a lot. Can't wait to get it on the track and try it out. I mean, it's flimsy plastic, you know, but for the price I paid, I'm really happy with it. And I am a Chicago Northwestern guy. I do like that. It brings back some memories for me, as I've explained in a couple of my videos. It's just a little dusty, and I mean, even on the frame, this right here, it's some sticker residue. There's no scratches at all, not even on the back end, not on the other side down here. I mean, this is in very, very, very nice condition, though, I do have to admit. So yeah, so far I'm even more happy with that than I thought. This was one of the last items that I picked up. This box here is something I'll be showing you in a minute. It's kind of unrelated to the sale. And where I kind of laughed earlier, that I hadn't even noticed that other one was a $9.99. Right as I was walking out the door, I ran across this $9.99. And it was a $9.99 also with a tender. The guy was asking $25 for it. We'll show you the tender on it first. Just a New York Central tender. It does have the, what do they call this? A posting hook, I believe, on this end. And here is our 999 engine. It's a nice, fair condition. The handrails are intact. The number plate's kind of worn a little bit. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is, I don't know if it'll be this one or that other one, but one of these will get a repaint. Who knows? Maybe I'll go with something fancy. Got a little bit of a wobble there, but it's not too bad. The gears all look like they're nice, not too worn. These are actually still kind of nice and sharp. Yeah, I got a really good feeling this one's gonna go right on the track and run right away. It's in not too dirty. It's clean. The brushes are nice on them. Yeah, this one's probably gonna run really quick. And the last thing I'm gonna show you, get rid of some of this garbage. Last thing I'm gonna show you, we're both gonna look at for the first time. So I saw an ad on Good Old Marketplace, and it simply said, free stuff, all you gotta do is pay the shipping. So I got a hold of them, and I paid $13 to have this shipped from Shrewsbury, New York. I'm in the Chicago area. And I thought it was kind of funny how he used stamps. he used all these stamps and then had to get an additional 23 cents. So let's see, we got 19 stamps and another 23 cents. So you do the math on how much he paid. So we have good old popcorn. Now we're gonna take these guys out one at a time. Did a really nice job of packing this stuff. So the first thing we've got are a couple of Mark's control panels. So maybe you guys can, by seeing these, you'll know maybe what else is in this box. These are in fair shape, a little scraped up, but the buttons push. I mean, it's hard for these not to work, and if they don't, they're pretty damn easy to fix. Next we got, what is this one? I don't even remember everything that was in amongst this stuff. Oh, okay. This is a circuit breaker. So we've got a light that goes in there. The top just goes on. And then your wiring comes in through. Here's your circuit breaker reset, which is a little, you did put a piece of tape on here. But yeah, and then when it would pop, I can't remember if it goes out when it pops or if it stays lit when it pops. These are kind of cool. The base is in nice condition. The chrome on it's really good. We'll clean that up real nice. That'll be a nice addition to my little wall of just odds and ends that'll probably never go on the layout. And I believe this is another circuit breaker. Hopefully, I can't remember if it's got the dome on it or not. Hopefully it does. Kind of like Christmas, the way all this stuff is wrapped up. We have an uncoupling track, and I'll have power to it to see if it's working, but it doesn't take much to get these guys to work. It's just a little, like a solenoid in there that pops open and closed. The wiring's there. It is missing the little dome that goes on because there's a light that goes right here. We'll see if maybe it's in there somewhere. There's still more stuff in here. Okay, we got an old Mark's switch. Now I do have a couple others of these that I've shown you in previous videos, but they have the light that goes on here. This does not have the light. Well, it just moved the one way. Now it's kind of locked up. So, oh, there we go. So it's, figures when it's, I don't have it in the camera view at work, but when I put it out of the camera, in the camera view, but yeah, we'll see. We'll get it cleaned up. And this is a left switch. Next item in the box is the right switch. This one is moving. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finding out if these works. What's nice is that they do have all the pieces to them. But it would be nice if it was the ones that have the light on there. Do I have those handy here anywhere that I could show to you? Yeah, I'm not sure where I put them. They were in one of my last couple of videos that I did. And we have both. For some reason I thought there was only one set of these. We got another one here. This one does go back and forth. So that's another one. So that's, where are we at? We're at 2 left and 1 right. And one more item in here. No, so that's it. So I mean, I got a bunch of trash. I'm sorry if I'm just walking out of it. I want to just put this stuff back in the box, but I don't want to put all the popcorn back in there. So let's do a real quick recount on that stuff. So we got a left and a right, or two lefts and one right. We got the uncoupler track, and I do have another one of these. Who knows, maybe I can use the best of both and make one really good one. I have the two breaker switches. This one looks like it's complete. This one is missing the dome. I'm sure I can get a dome for it, but here again, who knows, I might just take the best of both of these and make one. And then finally the two control panel switches. So that's pretty good. I don't know, you think it was worth paying $13 shipping on that? You know, some guys would say no, it's all a bunch of garbage. But there is somebody that's going to want this someday. I am planning on in the fall doing the Wheaton Train show. It would be my first time in doing a show, and who knows, I might even go live the whole time. Would be probably my first time of going live. But yeah, so that's what we got there. So why don't we take some of this stuff over here to the workbench, and we'll see what works and what doesn't, and maybe we'll even run something out on the track. All right, so the Chicago Northwestern, I decided, hey, let's take that one straight to the track. Let's put her on there and let's give her a little juice. We got a light. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that works nice. Look at that. Probably should have put it on one of the inner loops. It comes around the back. And that's only running at about maybe 7 or 8 volts. Look at how nice and smooth that runs. Oh yeah, so yeah, that one runs nice. So for the price that I paid, I mean, I got almost 40% off of that asking price. I think I got a good deal on that one. So let's go back to the bench and check out the other stuff. All right, so we're at the bench. The first item we're going to check out is going to be the 999 that came with the New York Central tender. And, you know, I should always say, hey, you should clean these things off first, but I get in such a rush. I want to find out if they're working or not. So we got a good view on this here. Let's bring it over this way just a little bit more. We'll bring some power over here. We'll bring it up to, here we go. All right, so. Oh yeah. The light in there works. I'm not seeing any sparking. I mean, like I say, this was a little loose here, and if you look really closely, you can kind of see them wobbling around a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of sparking down in there, but that'll go away with a little bit of a cleaning. Let's bring my power back down. Oops. I'll put her on the little track section that I got right here. Get those. And the reverse unit works. Okay. All right, that one's happy with that. We'll just give her a good cleaning. All right, so next. Let's try the Alco. So we'll hook up over here.
And so a little bit of try this again. I love it when they start out real slow and then they get going because they haven't been running such a long time, and boom, there they go, zoom, zoom, zoom. All right. I'm pretty sure this is a single direction. I don't think this one has an E unit on it. I don't see an E unit in there, but I don't have the best of eyes anymore. So let's get her on the track up here. And I didn't notice whether or not the light was working. Yeah, the light is working, and it's actually got some. That stuff was pushing my hand. Good. All right. There's goodbye number 2, in my opinion. All right, so now to the junk box. All right, so where do we want to start with this mess? Huh? I wonder if I can do this without it flying all over on me. Get that up there, get that up there. I don't want too much power on this because, like I say, I don't want stuff just all over the place. Yeah, I think like that. Actually, let's try it this way. We'll ground here. Give a little juice. Okay, so it's working. I mean, it's not turning because of these drive rods that are kind of in the way. But as you can see, I wonder if I could do it like this. There we go. All right, so there we go. Then this is the one that, this is the, ooh, boy, you can smell that. It's old electricity just working, it's burning, it's cleaning, it's, reminds me of 1950 Christmas morning and the pop of the Christmas lights when the fuse blows. What's that old line from the Christmas Story? You know, the Ozium. There we go. So I set that piece back in there. Nice. Nice. Okay. So we're 3 for 3. How about that? I got a feeling that's about where our luck is going to stop on this one. I don't know why, but we'll see. Okay, so this is that other 999. I mean, it's all in. It's all here. It's all here. And so, and it's a Marks. These things are tanks. I mean, let's go here. Our ground. Woo-hoo. And the light works too. How about that? That's even better. A little noisy, but because this one is all here, let's put it on the track and see what happens. Just for S's and G's, craps and smiles. How about that? Look at that. Come on. Work it. If you can see all the sparks that I'm seeing down here, but it is working. Nice. Nice.
I'm a happy, happy guy. Now, yeah, this one's not gonna run. This one is not gonna run because it's missing the spring. So I'm not even gonna bother with that guy. And then finally, I don't think this one's gonna run either. Oh, well, I wonder if I can figure out a way to do this. Like I say, the pickups are gone, but can I get in there with a piece of wire? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not gonna, I mean, I'm sure you guys are saying, oh, hey, just do this, just do this, just do this. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna, oh, I really wanna know if it works. Eventually, I did get it to click a little bit, but that's about it. And we get disconnected wires here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refer back to the manuals before I mess with this one. So, hey, I mean, so we got 2 Marks 999s that are working, 2 of them. I got the that 8500 seems to be working just fine. The Alco works great. So yeah, you can't go wrong. I mean, the only other thing I could do is I could test those switches, but I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Oh, I really would like to test this, and I just can't think of the right way to do it. I mean, can I? Because these don't go far enough down. I think these, yeah, I'm just not sure where this wiring went to. It's one of the things that I pray that stuff works, because I'm not the best when it comes to rebuilding and tearing these guys apart. So it'll be pulling out some manuals and looking at it more closely, see what I'm missing. I mean, I'm definitely missing the pickups, and but I think that's going to be it that I'm actually missing on this guy. So we'll find out. All right, let's do a wrap up on this, okay? Here's the Alco running really nice. Okay, so as I said at the very, very beginning, that was the from the Davenport, Iowa, Davenport Model Train and Memorabilia Show, 13th annual. It was at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. They said it was approximately 30,000 square feet, like I said in the beginning, about 330 tables worth of vendors. As you can see, there was a lot there. And as you can also see, met some people. It's nice to have people to come up and say, hey, I watch your videos, I like what you're doing. You have no idea how good that makes me feel. One, that you guys are liking what I'm doing, you know, and just to be, for people to say hi. Pick up a couple quick flyers here. So let's see what we got coming up. Iowa City Train Show. This is all the way in October at the Johnson County Fairgrounds. It's in buildings C and B and C, so who knows? This might be a good size one, who knows? It's a long way off, but mark it on your calendars. October 20th. Does it say? Ooh, hey, you know, this isn't too bad. For vendors, you can contact them through the, and I'll post this down here. HMRRC, P.O. Box 641 Hills, Iowa 52235 for questions and concerns. And it says email us at, and of course, oh, it's on the other side here, Iowa City Train Show at gmail.com. Can you Can you see that right there? Iowa City Train Show. I'll just put it right here for you. Because what I did notice, if you happen to be in that area or something and you want to be a vendor, you got a bunch of stuff in your garage you want to sell, or you're an actual, well, I would imagine most of the big vendors know about this, but if you get a table before August 1st, only 20 bucks a table. After August 1st, or 25. And if you got a layout and display, they're free. So not sure how much admission's only going to be $5. It's going to run from 10 in the morning till 3, so it's a 5-hour show. I get out to this area once in a while, so I just might be going to this one. But like I said, this is October, so that's a long way off. What else we got here? The Kane County Memorabilia Show, June 9th. I unfortunately am going to be out of town for that one. I've been to this show before. When it comes to memorabilia, it's really good. The first time I went to this show, I got a ton of, there was a guy that had about 100 Menards different boxcars. He was selling them at 10 bucks a piece. I grabbed a bunch. Admission on this one's going to be $6. And it's at the Kane County Fairgrounds in St. Charles, Illinois. It's right off of Randall Road and Illinois Route 38. Next we got, this one is the 5th Annual Model Railroad Swap Show and Meet. This is in Dubuque, Iowa, guys. It's going to be in the 4-H building. Oh wow, this one's way off. This is next year in March, so we'll talk about that one. And then if you happen to be in the Springfield, Illinois area, this one comes up also on October 20th. So you can either go down to Springfield or you can go to Iowa City. But trust me, you're not going to make both those shows. The 6th Annual Sherman Athletic Club, or it's at the Sherman, but it's the Sherman Scale Train Show. I've talked to some people who have gone to this one. It's a small show, but it's a good show. And that one is, like I say, October 20th. So those are way off. I'll be picking up some more flyers in the future for upcoming shows. As always, the great, I always mess up the name. People call it Wheaton. The Wheaton, Illinois at the DuPage County Fairgrounds show. First Sunday of every month. It's $7 or $8 to get in. You can save $1 and get your ticket online. But first Sunday, they... Some people were coming at this show were saying, oh, I heard that one's getting really crappy. If anything, I think it's been getting a little bit better. The buildings all 3 buildings have been full. Vendors are outside. Now with the better weather, it's getting better and better. And it's a good show to check out, especially for your O gauge guys. Say that 3 times fast. No, try it 5 times fast. It's even harder. All right, guys. As always, thank you very much. You know, I always say, like the sign says back there, and I always get the order wrong. Like, share, subscribe, likes, whatever. Make sure you're hitting those buttons, giving me that thumbs up, like I give you the thumbs up at the end of my videos. And you know, send me comments. If you can answer one of my questions, please do. As always, I hope you're enjoying my videos. Thank you very much, and we'll end it with this. Choo choo!
Thank you for watching my Papa's videos.